Episode 22 of the Valheim Slow and Easy with me, Hank. Welcome, everybody. Our journey continues here. We're going to do more work on the channel, the canal, the construction project. Having a blast. We're back at the base. We just repaired. We've already done a good job clearing through here, and what's about to happen is a little bit more to open it up, and then we're going to take a boat up the river and see what happens. Definitely some work is going to be needed, but in order to clear the river and to open up the whole thing so that we can traverse that lake and get to other waterways. And there's also a lot more land to carve through. Another one that looks even bigger, although we haven't yet even tested it yet. So that's okay. This is an exciting episode because we're going to start to see a bit of results from this work we've been putting in. Thanks for putting up with me, putting up with the project. Putting in all this work. Tedious watching me hammer away. So a lot of the finishing stuff I'll probably do off camera, meaning there'll be times where I just want to go in there and mess with it and get it real clean. But yeah, it'll be functional. It won't take much. So there it is. Kind of cool. Already dug through. It's pretty, I feel pretty good about the depth up through here. About the middle point. And then depth, I'm not totally confident. I mean, it seems fine, but there's you know, it's tough to do this under the water. There's high spots, and actually we could probably like get through right now, but it certainly, yeah, this stuff is obviously in the way. So yeah, we're gonna do this real quick, and then it's gonna be fun, man. I'm really looking forward to it. Let's get this log out of the way. They kind of serve as barriers to the guys when they come out of the woods, so sort of leave them there. I want it to be really smooth, though. I want this to feel very like industrial, like very modified, not just like barely enough. You know, that's kind of the thinking. Not that I'm going to achieve that in this episode or today, but like that's kind of the ongoing project of it, because it also means abandoning all the other projects that I have yet to finish back at the base or around the world in different spots. All right, let's just get a little bit methodical just for this little spot. I think this is kind of the last. Good one. Sort of just going to do a bit from here on over. Uh-oh. This is not good. What does that mean? Get off the water. All right, changing plans. This is the... Is this the little... Is this the bugs? Yeah, this is bad. Oh, shit! Oh, fuck. What do I do? Should I... come back? I can take one out. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I can kill their babies, but that's not... I think if I go, I'm going to change my clothes. They sought you out, dude. This is what happens, though. My friend James joined me, and we did some... You can do stuff with another person and a lot easier. And then you go in, and then you... Okay, I gotta go to the start here real quick. But that activates the return... Like, that activates the rating potential of enemies that you needed 2 dudes to take on. Fire fraud. Yeah, I want motor here. I want my blunt powers. And but I don't have James here to defend against them when they come at me. So now it's like you get it's similar to the wolf attacks too. So I'm a little bit outmatched. But I'm willing to put in a fight here. Quick wardrobe change. I just have the crude bow for decorations there. Health. Okay. Alright, this is risky. Honestly, my food should be way higher. I never do the puke berries. I think I have some over here, though. Ugh, God damn it. Take one. Blah. That's basically a parenthood simulator. Serpent stew. Lox meat pie. What's the highest stamina food I got? I think I can get higher than onion soup, but 60. But bread gives you better healing. Yeah, bread is actually the best. Oh, that's what they were. Okay, whatever. Let's not worry about it. Okay. Oh, I didn't eat it yet. I was sitting there wondering, like, why the hell I thought I ate it? Did I not? Oh, did I? Oh, fuck, I wasted them. I didn't finish puking when I ate them. That's annoying. I've been saving them. I've been so stingy about using those. What a moron. All right, hold on. Let me drink this card. So see how much yellow it bumps up? So you heal faster. That's what the whole trick is. So it says 4 HP. I think Serpent Stew is 4. So what's it going to do? It's going to go from 81 to... 96. 15. That's a lot. I don't feel like waiting though. Although that starts a timer. Ah, that was stupid. Why did I do that? That was dumb. Yeah. And I'm cold. Where's my... There it is. Okay. Alright. Ugh, I shouldn't have taken that medicine thing. I'm trying to kill a little time here. That's why I'm sort of doing some stuff. Alright, so let's stand and get rested. So we're basically fully armed up. 201. My stamina won't be as high as I'm used to, but I'll activate bone mass. I should probably bring my sledge. Honestly, I'm not even sure where it is. We're getting rested here. It's nighttime, which actually kind of works in my favor because that means hopefully there'll be some dudes around that they can get distracted by. Where did I put the sledge? Or whatever the hell it's called. Ugh, what an idiot. Why did I usually put stuff like that somewhere where I might. Was it in here? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. 27 seconds on the healing. Okay. Never going to be stronger than we are right now. So let's go. 3 of those things. Oh, God. Oh, God. Look at them. Look how gnarly they are. Ah, so freaky. Come at me. Okay. Okay. I just gotta be a little bold. It's a family affair. Let's run around. Maybe we'll split them. Oh, you missed me, did you? Okay. Can they swim? Probably not good to get into the water. Run. Run. Okay. Search is over. Yeah, well, they found me. Look at these fucking things. There's another one. Oh, I wasted that. All right. Okay. I can take a couple hits, so I gotta remember that. I don't want to get... Okay. All right. Yeah, I was dead if I tried to fight him in my wolf costume. Yes, yes, you're mine. But, you know, now I want to adopt that one as a pet and raise it to love me and give me little gross kisses. And then down at the mall, they'll say that man has a giant bug following him and he's kissing it. And I'll say, yes, I raised it from a baby after I had slain its family. See, look at this. Look how quickly the enemy has become a toy, merely for me to send to... Let's see how much damage I do. Give me some damage. Hit me, motherfucker. Hit me, bitch. Alright, well, I handled that incredibly well. I'm feeling actually very proud of myself. I didn't even activate my bone mass powers. I just forgot. Okay. Just a cute little thing. You've had enough. We've all had enough. Look at this. Now we got some cool stuff. Oh, all right. Well, we wasted some food. We ruined it with that moronic eating while barfing. Who does that? Literally. I know people will barf and then eat, possibly even very shortly afterwards. But while it's coming out, that's what I did, and I wasted some of my high value food. But as a high value man, what do they say? What do the alphas on the internet say? Fucking losers. High value males. Get out of here. I got your high value males right here. Okay, wide shoulders, 6'3", went bald twice. Bring it on. Bring it on. I am quite a catch, though. I do love cooking amazing food and just being like, do you have enough food? Do you want to watch Babylon 5? See? Don't get me started on that shit. I take your masculinity and I raise it one humanity. So now, actually, I do like it. Oh man, that was a major confidence builder, that fight, because those things freak me the fuck out. Aren't they terrifying? Like that wing sound, just coming at you. But I got some of their goods. I had the armor. I made the right choice. I did a tactical retreat. Whew. This is something to tell the cashiers about down at the Albertsons later. I hang out by the cashiers. They like listening to me talk. Like a guy who doesn't know that they just can't tell you to leave. Actually, a manager would probably be like, you can't. What are you doing? Here, put on the costume. Put on the cape there. Nice. I'm going to relocate this little thing. This barrel. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. We're good. Dude, that was cool. I'm glad that happened. That gave us a nice little moment. That was probably the best moment in the last 7 episodes of this thing I'm doing here. So. And repairs. Ding, ding, ding. We got some sailing to do. Oh, yeah. I don't need or want. Here, I'll put it on the guy so I know he's there. Nice. And it like gives off a little smoke. In little ice frost kind of vapor. What do you call that? Ice vapor? Mist? Okay. So we'll get some daylight. For some reason I thought it was earlier in the day when I was having that fight there. There was 4 of those things. So the move when you're in the wolf suit, I could probably fight 1 in the wolf suit. If I can avoid maybe a block, then I'm in a wolf. You know, I think 1-on-1 I'm in a wolf. I'm fine in a wolf suit. Could probably take 1 hit, maybe 2. But I could have taken way more hits with that. I could have easily just let those dudes bop at me a decent amount, even without the bone mass. But if I have the bone mass power, there ain't no stopping me, baby. But we're going for motor again, because it's just... That's a part of the game. What the fuck was that? Did I use it? Did I just use it? I might have just... But that's a part of the game that I don't think about enough, as is evidenced by me just not. So I'm trying to be a little bit more deliberate about getting in there and making sure that I have that. Actually, you know what? Let's do it this way. Let's bring a return. So we're going to end up here. So, and this is going to be another construction project that if you thought this was tedious, if you thought this was tedious, well, look how interesting the ground is, like gray around there. Wonder what, that's interesting. Does that mean it's like it's more stones than yeah, look at that. It's like 3 of those. Maybe cut through here, but obviously the way I'll go is that way. At least to look to start. What do we want to call it? Let's come up with something. Ugh, what am I doing? Channel. We'll call it Canal 2. Which means we got to build Canal 2. Hey, where's this Canal 2? All right. And then make sure we have enough to bring with us for 20, half, and half. Excellent. Smithers. Okay. Finally. Get the washing machine going while we're away at work. There's a thing called, I haven't gotten the ballista yet, but I can make the missiles. I can make wooden and black metal ones. Even though I don't think this is how it works, but there is a possibility that making the missile opens the ballista recipe, but I doubt that. I feel like that's not the way this game will work. Yeah. Dude, okay, I'm still kind of buzzing from that fight. That was so much fun. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, good. This is an eventful day. Who's not having fun with this? If you're not having fun right now, then you're not even alive. You ain't one of me. Get out of here, dead person. They sought you out. That is such an ominous phrasing, too, isn't it? All right, log. Either I got to get rid of you. Either you're going to be useful to me up against the shoreline. Come on. Oh. Jumping does actually give it a nice little oomph. There you go. Stay right there. Okay. Sorry. I know. I don't want to cut down anything else other than stuff that grows back. I'll show you who's boss. Log. That's right. We call those log stops in the stop and log business. Best log stopper in the game. All right, I think we can make it. This is a pretty shallow. Just the fact that I can, it's like hip. I mean, if I'm in this, if I'm swimming and suddenly those things are on me, though, you're like, you're done, right? If you're taking like a longer swim and all of a sudden you've been sought out. I got myself killed by wolves. I was messing around in the boat and they swam out to me and I was like shooting at them in a boat. This is up back over there by Plains Farm. And they started hitting my boat and they fucking killed me. I mean, I had it coming. But yeah, that was a fun one. All right, I think we're good. There's a lot more I want to do, but I'm just... Get over there. Okay. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at the red stuff on the red handle on the axe. That's cool. I don't know why I never noticed that. Okay. Away we go. Oh yeah, baby. So we're going to be taking the big boat through here, as I've been noting. Missing a required crafting station. What are you talking about? I just want to do a quick ka-chunk. I know I was stupid there, but it's fine. There, that's all I wanted. Okay, now we can... I already see a rock potential problem up ahead. Look at the depth, though. That's pretty... That's fine. I'll probably still try to get as deep as I can just because I need to, but... I didn't realize it was off. But most excellent. Right up on the shoreline, so that'll... Yep, that rock. So I think, in addition to clearing some of these bigger rocks, the thing is I don't know how deep you can get the rock cleared. I will make like wooden bumpers, just like angled bumpers that sort of... Instead of hitting it straight on, it'll just be like a... You bump into the air, you know, like bumping against the part of the arrow. We're gonna go a little bit slow. I'm just sort of taking it all in here. Oh, got a big guy. We don't want him coming after us. It's a spawner, which is gonna be kind of annoying. This is a fatter part of this. So we're going to have to do this a lot, by the way. That's why I'm kind of like... Huh? Nope. I don't know why I X'd out that spawner. I'm like mentally kind of you know, logging things for work. Like this corner, I want to. Oh boy, look at all that! Look at this big rock turn up here. This is gonna be this. Oh shit, we got a whole blockage. God damn it! Even the deer can't get by. Oh, this is bad. Why did I just let it ram into it? Oh well. Okay. Okay. You can see the mouth. Freedom lies that way, my friends, but alas. So we got to clear this. Okay, that's great though. This is exactly what we kind of want. Wow, isn't that funny? There's just a rock right in the middle. All right. I don't think it takes much to squeeze by, but we're gonna have to do a lot of work on this little corner. I wonder if eventually you can get, like, more efficient rock removal. By that I mean, like, bombs. Okay, so this one is going to be... Get up in there. Come on. Ah. God's sakes. There we go. Oops. Sayonara, rock. You'll never have another Nara. Excuse me, I put a notice up. See, like we could do like lighted signs, you know, like billboard sort of arrow signs with the glowing blue lights or the yellow mushrooms. Like I like doing stuff like that. So it's sort of infrastructural. Ooh. Turns out a pickaxe hurts. It's funny. I know, I think I can get by right now, but I just want to... Since we are going to do this anyway... And maybe I don't need to get rid of any of that rock. Maybe that's one of the... I'll bumper it, and but we'll clear... Because it's going to round this corner anyway. This is sort of one of those turns. All depends on how deep the game lets you cut. Still smarting about that serpent stew I wasted trying to eat it while barfing. Because I was like, why the hell is it not going up? I just ate it. Now, see, if we were playing this game and we're doing it in the way that I had proposed, I still kind of want to. This is probably not something I should spend my time on, but eventually a no portals, no map. Like, we would spend like the whole game just around like one lake, basically, you know, like barely, like, and like going on an ocean voyage would be this massive thing. You just have to constantly build in markers and map, like mental map stuff, and like insurance, basically, meaning, well, or indicators that signposts, and so you, as you travel, you have to constantly mark where you are, where you've gone, where you've been, so that you know how to get back to something, and you'd intuitively start to develop like landmarks and stuff, like appreciation for that kind of thing. All right, I think it's enough, right? Obviously it is, but let's just keep at it a little bit. Yep, see, that's a little bit shallow right here. You know, any kind of project like this would be its own. Not being able to go back and get rest, you could still rest up close by with smaller fires and stuff, but all right. This rock right there is going to be kind of annoying, won't it? Okay. So, oops, I was trying to turn the boat a little bit. Sort of tap. He doesn't kick under it, which is sort of what I'm going for. All right. Obstruction overcome. Obstacle thwarted. Obstruction over thwarted. Free perch. The universe smiles as we head away. Time for music. Oh yeah. Ah. Awesome. Let's turn the music down just a bit. I just don't know how the mix plays in the final. Like, I should just be putting music in post so I can pick it and make it perfect. Yes. Look at that open lake. There's ocean. These lakes have ocean in the middle, so you could still possibly like use them for serpents or something. I don't really know. I mean, I know that it works. I'm just not sure if that's the most effective, but yeah, man. Oops. Wanted to mark that rock. We'll probably come back and be more precise. Oh, dude. So good. Let me just make a couple of notes. So we could go that way. There's a mountain. Let's go full speed. We made it. Look at that. It'll be fun to go back to. Oh, shit. Come back through there, see how easy it is coming back home from that. There's already seeing some ocean stuff. By that I mean puffer fish. Big mountains straight ahead. Have we even seen the... Oh yeah, that's these. Okay, so we've explored some of that, gotten a lot of... I don't know if I've gotten all those silvers. Feels like I might have, but... Boy, a lot of obsidian I rode around here, huh? I'm clearing fog here, is what I'm doing. Just having a blast. Got a little lake kind of thingy in there. It's sort of cool. This is sort of a nature documentary. There it goes. Making sure I got the... Yeah, I kind of hope that... Oops, I kind of hope that I can dig through here. I don't know if I will or not, because this is an easier route than the turn, but that's not... It's not like it'll be that bad. Just... Oh. Oh, we're already kind of there, aren't we? Yeah, all right. I was like, I thought I was heading for a different area. This is actually where we want to go. Kind of fucked it all up. Okay, so this, I was thinking this is a cool little spot. This will be a great place for like a fishing hole or a fishing outlet, or maybe even a water base. But actually, it's exactly where we want to go. So this landing, just head in, park it to the left of that rock. Okay. I think we got some fullings waiting for us. So let's make sure we have... We're fight ready. Took a hit. Not a good, and that's bad. Okay, as long as there's not a spear guy, we're probably safe. Okay. Hey, stopping and eating is... Bitch, man. Okay. Come on. I mean, I should have it on a hotkey. Is my... I mean, dude, that's what this guy did. One hit, and I was in trouble. Okay. All right. Settle in. Let's get our bearings a bit. Put some metal in the hold. Put our victim's head and our coins. So, something's up there hacking away at something. So this will be the way through, at least if we can't do it through the southern route, which I'm going to look at. All right, hang on, I gotta set up. house. Got a troll cave up there, I think. All right, so the decision is, do we carve through this route? Or, and it does seem possible, do we, because I think it's about the same amount of work, if not less work, actually. Yeah, if we can cut through here. Like, I kind of want to do the other way, because it's cooler to, like, take the boat through that little spot, but I think it's probably more work to do it that way. And it's not like this isn't enough coolness, right? Like, why? The heck out of here. The only limiting factor would be in the tallest part, like right here. Does the game let me dig deep enough? And I think it does. I feel like we're not off that spot. And maybe even right here. What's easiest as far as it's the approach from the water. I jump over your poison cloud and stab you in the nose. And then we spit ourselves right out here. We go doot, 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 as opposed to doot, 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 doot. Yeah, he's inside the wall. Well, there's a lot of them, huh? I mean, clearly this is doable, but this is like, and I could come back and do this again if I feel like I need to. But I do like the idea of this, but I don't know why this appeals more than being smart. Oh, it isn't really that much more work, or it is about the. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do it right here. This will be fine. Essentially, this will be the... So let's get on it. We have destruction to do. I'm just going to clear some trees and then we'll discover. I think it might be fun to go back and like line the route with trees, plant trees in a way that they like look like cool lines. That way you can kind of see them from far away. The orderliness of it indicating that a higher conscious being has modified the land. Why am I fighting with that weapon? Enough of you. Enough. Great movie. Jennifer Lopez, Paul Rudd, Liam Neeson, Master LL Cool J. Yeah. Get out of here. All right. That thing might be both those rocks. I think I can get rid of the, at least the top, the close one. Okay. When will you guys learn? Probably because you're dead, you can't learn. Honestly, the other way is probably less work now that I'm seeing this, but that's all right. When have I ever done that? So I want to come in right through. Sorry, rock. Yeah, that rock probably got to go. I love this. This is so fun. So I'm just kind of wondering, maybe let's scout out the rest of this. Oh, blueberries. You got lucky this time, dear. Okay. Yeah, so straight through this. No point even going around those rocks if I can go right through it. Oh, hell yeah, baby. We're in business. Oh, so essentially we're just going to go like boom, boom, instead of boom, 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 even though those turns would be fun. There's plenty of other places for me to do turning. Yeah, straight ahead. And we're in it, man. But it all depends on... We should build the base and go back and get rested. So let's just do... a little clearing here. I know I just cleared that to, but I was figuring out that'll help for around over there. We'll put one over here. Sweet. Hey, I'm supposed to hold. Alright, fine, you're gonna make me do it the hard way. Missing requirement. Missing requirement. I don't want to accidentally run off into the... Okay. Canal 2. No space. And we need a chest. Where's the chest? Missing requirement. I feel like that's like my whole life. Can I get it? Nope. Missing requirement. Socially. Missing requirement. A late identified autistic's journey of self-discovery through video games. His whole life, he needed something he was missing. Requirements. I don't have the right requirements for this social tip. I had this very lucky moment where I met somebody. That sounds weird, but I got this contact. Really nice person, and they're going to watch my film and maybe offer some advice and some stuff. Maybe, you know, who knows. And so there's been some emailing, and this is not like anything special here, but I get into these like wacky brain things about emails. And like the last email was gonna watch it soon, and like with like appropriate enthusiasm as we were like winding down. But then like my whole head goes, okay, so now if I don't say thank you, or if I don't finish it, do I have to have the last word, or is it weird, or do they expect me to answer? And if I don't show the right gratitude, or somehow am I ruining it? Does that ruin it? Which of these choices do I need to make? I overthink the smallest little things, and it becomes burdensome even. And then like, because you just feel like every communication comes with peril, either not communicating or communicating. And so you get lost in this like spiral thing of stressing about that even when you shouldn't. It just, yeah, it's sort of an example of kind of how the autistic, at least my sort of version of it, gets wound up in this sort of communication stuff. And it's very much a challenge. There's that fucking deer. A challenge when, I wish this game had like little songbirds. I know there's like songbird sounds, but... Get out of here. I almost shot you with the world's slowest arrow. So there's the boat. Look, we got a mix of, crows and seagulls, both escaping justice. Ooh, I got it. It's a poisoned deer. Yeah, so anyway, that's just something I was just like, oh no. If I don't say this at the exact... Alright, let's take some shit back. So, see, look at this progress we're making, huh? We'll do like another 10 minutes. I think we'll do enough to see if this is the viable spot. It might not be. Place. Take. wood and logs. We can just leave the rest of the junk. This thing's a little bit in the way, isn't it? Okay. Alright, let's dump. See, I have feathers down here. Each of these barrels is identical for leather. The system I have works fine. It's decent. And I know I'm going to get more stuff when we finally explore new regions and zones. But I don't like all the running around. It's bad enough as it is in this game. Oh. I actually see a... Let's just build it. Put it away right here. 7. Yeah. See? Decorations. The whole point of the entire game. Me and my decorations. I love them. To hang them. To set them down. Where I need them, which is everywhere. Me and my decorations. Alright, so food, health, weapons. I've yet to use my diamond needles or whatever those things are called. Okay. I think we'll be okay. I don't think it's going to stop us from cutting too down. It's basically we have to get to surface level and then double the height. And then yet again by the depth. So it's got to go down like at least 3 chunks down, I think. So here's the test. Let's do it right here. Hopefully we hit water. Yes. But then we got to go a little bit deeper. I think we're going to be good. And when you line up east-west, you can get these nice flat walls, too. That's pretty quick. Yeah, so let's try to do that. Try not to cut it out so that I wreck that lovely straight smoothness of the Come on. Not yet confirmed because there's still that the deepest spot is where the limit will be if that's where it is. So maybe we should confirm it before we... Great, I started to drown. Okay, come on. I mean, I think it's pretty well in hand, but this will be the test right here. Oh yeah. Check that out, huh? That's rad. Get out of here. So I might cut it at an angle somewhere around here, but dude. The idea when it's done is that it's pretty easy. Is that you don't really have to think too hard. You can kind of just head in. I'll probably build like boat, like bumpers sort of thing. So here's a tricky thing. I want to see if I can get rid of that rock. Will be great if I could get rid of that one. At least this one probably. Oops, don't. Excellent. Excellent. Excuse me, dude. Okay. Now I might be able to like build. Actually, the other rock there's. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna knock it off. There you go. You sleep. To the depths you go. Wonderful. So if I have to thread through... Can I stand? I can probably like bring up the ground enough to stand on in order to break it, maybe? But I think it might just be easier to just sort of build bumpers. Like this rock I'm standing on, I think is not going to be an issue. It seems low enough when it's calm, but if you hit like some dip in the wave, suddenly you're crunching. So maybe we'll just have to ignore all this other than to avoid these and then deal with it later. That rock there will be real easy to smash into. It's not like that's a small gap right there, but if you can eliminate having to think about it at all, might as well, right? So let's spread This is going to look really cool when it's done. And this is great. So, do I want to record one more today? I kind of do. We're at an hour here, so I think we'll say goodbye for now. Quite a lot of progress, I'd say. We overcame some challenges. Still got the goal here. I probably do it like at least 3 wide, probably 4 at least, right along here, and then we'll hit this, so we'll curve it towards that. Or maybe just straight ahead. Maybe avoid that rock. Maybe a bumper. It'll basically be a wedge, right? So I'll bumper that big rock there, and that way I can come in on it that way, I guess. So 4 wide should be plenty for the big boat, I think. You can always come back and widen it more, but that means we're essentially going to aim for a straight line through here. So that's doable. All right, everybody. Turn the music off, so it's not playing when we start up again. And thank you for tuning in. That's episode 22, right? Yep. All right, cool. Let's do one more today. I got stuff I gotta do. Fucking stuff. Stinking stuff. Nothing worse. All right, bye-bye.